know how well Richmond has done.
Tyne will knock in.
Usually have 4 fewer rebounds per game than their opposition, so an excellent job of wrapping up possessions. Tyne skirting by Key.
Or hit stop and then you run your offense.
Oh, nice cut here, and that's
Spiders come in at 10 and 19 on the season, 5 and 11 in the A10. Here's a jumper, and that's buried.
The perimeter. Three-pointer by Tyne. That's up and in.
Mikkel Tyne. Spiders lead. Have the defensive rebound. Tyne again, feeling it with the teardrop floater. Up 1 on Fordham. Remember, the Spiders have won 6 in a row in this series, 20 of the past 21, and they now have a 1-point game to go along with all the ties and lead changes. Tyne to the basket, the scoop shot, good, and 1.
Buffalo Wild Wings for some free wings on Super Bowl Sunday.
I see you're celebrating wearing the Eagle green tie tonight, so us Eagle fans appreciate you for doing that. Tyne with the baseline. Lead up to 9. Backdoor, Walls to Tyne. Shoot. Tyne on the dribble. Takes the deep 3. Good by Mikkel.
He's got the Jets going one-on-one. The follow by Tyne is there.
13th. Spiders 4 for their last 5. Tyne driving, trying to increase that. He does with a drive.
They're known as an explosive offensive team. I think their defense is just as good.
Scoring drought. Spiders just 6 of 16 from the field, and Tyne
Buries his defender in the low post and does so much work early before he catches it.
Tyne for 3, and then so Richmond could potentially tie it on this possession. We mentioned their 3-point shooting has cooled down here in the second half. Just 1 of 7. Tyne off the bounce, cuts the lead to 1. A sellout here on senior day. Tyne, stop and pop, rattles in.
Offensively is the best cutting team in the entire conference. I would put Loyola on that list too.
Tyne pulls up. Tyne pulls up and hits.
Well, these are all things that go into their decision making.
Here's Tyne for Richmond. Puts up a 3. That is good. But Tanner gives it up now for Beagle. Back over to Tyne, who hits the jumper.
Jack Dentremont into the game for the first time. Now Tyne for 3, and he knocks it down. The South shooting 48% in the first half. Here's a 3-pointer by Tyne, and finally they make one. Then another one made. Neskovich. Drive a kick into the corner. Tyne for 3. Banged it home.
A 2 and indicated to the table they'll take a look at it at the timeout. Tyne with a 2 as his
hands and his grip on it.
Tyne around Johnson to the basket. That'll be goaltended. Tyne with 5. The rainbow 3. Tyne and Dawson matched up. Tyne from the top of the key knocks down the straight points.
Yeah, you can see Walls is a little bit gassed right now, Bob. He's fighting through right now for this timeout, seeing if somebody else can give him a little
How
hope.
about Mikkel Tyne?
There's another switching miscommunication from Richmond on defense, leaving Watson wide open again.
To fade away, Mikkel
gives him. Richmond's leaving him open some. He's made a couple threes.
Well, and right back. Dane's got 9 points. We're tied at 41. Pulling up. Tyne. Yes. Rimaglu to the corner. The extra pass here for Tyne. Floating runner is good.
Roach lately not letting him get a good look.
Right. Roach was off early. 3 for 3 from 3-point range. Now on the drive, it's Tyne. 7 in the first half, 15 in the second half. 7-point Davidson lead. Tyne runner, yes. Chicago is at Duquesne. Those are the other 2 games in the A10 schedule here for this Saturday. As
dribble layup. White has the basketball out for Walls. Tyne will try a 3, and he hits it.
hit a big three. Spins against Castro, the fadeaway, and he's having a hot night. Again, Tyne knows he has to be a part of the first win over Richmond since that double overtime.
But yes, I like when you get to play the round robin when you play teams twice, especially when you've had a ton.
To the errant shots by the Spiders.
This is Mikkel Tyne, and he will rattle in a...
Things working against this defense to get some momentum going into the half.
Tyne. He will... Backdoor cut. Tyne beats his...
My goodness. I think I caught one from the backside. But, hey, I'm going to shake it off.
Backdoor cut. Tyne.
Yesterday. Driving, kicking, it's Mikkel Tyne from the corner. And how about the start?
He builds that confidence back up and produces for the Cardinals.
Think about the 1-2 duo between Hill and Sparks. If they can get him going, is Hill locked down a really bright ceiling.
Yeah, there is definitely a scenario where this Ball State team is towards the top of the MAC.
Late closeout.
Momentum building for the Spiders.
Rumaglu, top of the key, a deep three. Bang! Richmond on the attack. 7-0 run over the last minute. That Rumaglu three before the break had Richmond Spiders faithful on their feet. Now Mikkel Tyne keeps him on
this game.
Boston transfer held without a point, but impact far larger. He's got a game high 23. Mikkel Tyne, though, it's been his half. He leaves the ground and an and one finish. Little back and forth two-man game. Look at the big fella facilitate. Mikkel Tyne bury the elbow. Mikkel Tyne, no sir, stop it.
At 8 points. Spiders have done a good job in the paint again tonight, up to 24. Make it 26.
See Mikkel, they're going to get an effort from him. He's going to look to attack on it.
Passes it off to Beagle.
Last 4 trips down the court here.
If you want to beat Richmond, it's pretty simple. Lock down Dusan Neskovic, who is their best scorer. If you take him away, they're going to...
Do you feel like you got to be a certain way to have a championship team, or is this a group that, no matter how they are personality-wise? Tyne keeps it in the front court here with a minute to go in this first half. 38-20. Here's Walls for 3. That's 35 seconds to go in the first half. Three-pointer. Good. And that...
NTN's good at seeing the open man. He's very good at that.
And now a three-pointer. Now Walls looking for a backdoor cut. Nothing there. So on the perimeter to Tyne. Tyne driving a kick. Catch and shoot three by White. He bangs.
And they slow it up. Tanner's wide open for a three.
Castro's feeling it. I know you probably should have pulled it out on the offensive rebound, but
long three.
Just enough length from Rumaglu.
Tyne flying through. Colin Tanner corner three.